Oh, alrighty, let's head back. Talk to Trudy. Get started on the powder ganger quest. Keep pressing shift to try to sprint.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Overheard your argument. What was that all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Well, where is this Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Why not just kill Cobb and be done with it?
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
Well, what are you guys going to do now?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea.
You
There was a
don't
big
say.
escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Well, I'll talk about something else. I'm going to talk to Sonny and Ringo, figure out what I can do about that. But in the meantime, let's talk about something else. What happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
Huh? Sounds like I've got it pretty much settled straight. I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. Know anything about them?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did my attackers say anything about where they're going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
No. Just monsters. So where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
All right, thank you. Do you know anything about the robot that rescued me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
What does he actually do around here?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
Almost like he was programmed to help me. You don't like him?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
Understandable. How long has he been in Goodsprings?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
Let's talk about something else, Trudy.
Fine by me.
Goodsprings get many visitors?
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
I'm going to take a look at your broken radio.
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world, and that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
He's just a robot, don't worry. Anything interesting going on in the rest of the wasteland?
There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Tell me about this NCR.
The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
Why do you think the NCR and the Legion both want the dam?
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
Pretty much. Well, what can you tell me about the Legion?
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
Well, I think that's about it for now, Trudy. You have a good one.
Be careful out there.
I don't think I can, but let's go ahead and look in the radio real quick. Oh, I actually can. Never mind.
Feeling thirsty? I can.
Fix your radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
Thanks for the caps, man.
You're welcome. So can I get you anything?
No, that'll be it. You have a good day, Trudy.
Be careful out there.
Let's go ahead and go talk to Ringo.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm not an enemy, if that's what you're asking.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
I actually love Caravan, but I'm not going to play any. Did you know there's a man named Joe Cobb out looking for you?
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
What are you going to do about the powder gangers, though?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Maybe I can help.
We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us.
Actually,
Now,
probably not.
if some of the other people in town were also on board.
But I can ask around, see who I can handle it. Round up, I can't talk.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Sounds good.
So what's going on? Did Sunny agree to help us?
I haven't even talked to her yet.
Well, I don't want to make a move.
I think there's cards in here somewhere. Maybe not. I don't need a fishing battery, and I'm gonna need some scrap. Scrap electronics and scrap metal. I guess that's good for now. Let's go wrangle up the town.
Hi there. Sticking around Goodsprings for a while longer?
I'm going to help Ringo take on the powder gangers, so I might need your help.
Say no more. I'm in.
Well, that was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Any idea how to convince Trudy to join us?
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Would Chet be willing to give us his supplies?
I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
How can I get Easy Pete's dynamite?
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
Yeah, good luck with that. Well, I'll get right on top of that. See you later, Sonny.
I'll be waiting.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
You should help me take down the powder gang. Bullets, explosions, lots of fun.
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
Well, that was easy. Thank you, Trudy.
Be careful out there.
Yes, we'll go ahead and get all these ones that are literally right under the next level. Put a little bit more into sneak and speech. And then the rest. A little lockpick. The rest we'll just put into energy weapons. Maybe explosive. Actually, we could do explosives. Take some out of sneak. Put some. That should give us what we want for what's his face. Easy Pete. We'll bring science down and bring barter up. There we go. We'll do that. And maybe Swift Learner? Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and go with Swift Learner.
Hello. Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
I hear you got dynamite. It could help us beat the powder gangers.
Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
I'm familiar with the care and handling of explosives, dynamite included.
Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts.
Thank you, sir.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
I'll keep that in mind. Talk to chat real quick.
Hello. You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
I need supplies to fight the powder gangers.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
Let them take over the town then. I'm sure your business will be much better off.
You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand.
Sure. You have a good night, Jet.
Take it easy now.
There we go. Even though that's what's been getting us our speech check, so I have to keep that in mind. Go ahead and go pick up Doc Mitchell, get some of his stim packs.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
The town was going to be attacked by bandits. Anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg, and my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Thanks, Doc.
You take care now.
Oh, thank goodness! You, come here. Can you help me?
I have no idea what this is.
My girl is trapped by geckos on the ridge, and I can't get to her.
Yes,
Please,
I do know what this
she's
is.
gonna die! Go up the path, past the broken radio tower, and go to the right. They're at the top of the trail. You will? Thank you for...
It's a trap! I've never seen him run this far over here for that, though. That's crazy.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us?
Sonny's with us.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
Let's do this.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
How many are there?
At least 6, Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean.
Well, let's go.
Oh, Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. Here's your supply. I really hope I don't blow myself up. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Here we go. Need more ammo.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
Not what I heard about the Crimson Caravan, but you're welcome.
I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
Will do, Ringo. Don't even really need any of that.
Howdy.
No idea why I did that. I guess I can try to sell it.
That was a hell of a fight. Let's hope it doesn't bite us in the ass later on.
Let me see what you got for sale, chat.
Can do.
I'm just never going to use it, probably. I'll take some of it back. Yeah, that's what I need. I had to double check. If only I had the money for it. Kind of do, but that would be literally all of my money. So we'll probably go ahead and not do that. I don't know. We'll see. I think that's it.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. Take it easy.
I'm gonna keep that guard armor just in case we need it against any of the powder gangers. And that's it for Goodsprings. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode. Next episode, we're gonna make our way over to Prim and deal with the guys there. So if you guys liked it, make sure to hit that like button and maybe subscribe. If you didn't like it, at least leave a comment. Let me know what I did wrong and what I could fix. So you guys have a good night and a good day.